We are here for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, fairly iconic track, and it's going to be a double header. As next week we have the short version of Silverstone. But before that, I must introduce my co-commentator, and it's not Vota this week because he's racing. In fact, we have the Season 3 F1 champion, TRT underscore Godzilla, everyone.
Hi Kyle, it's a pleasure to be here. I mean, I won't do a good job replacing Walter, but I'll do my best.
Yes, indeed. We have Vota's racing. Unfortunately, Jackson also is unable to what's it called? He's unable to commentate. I don't know. He's probably just busy. So yeah, we have Eddie, the Season 3 Torpedo League F1 champion. If I haven't said that already. Yeah, he will be joining us for what should hopefully be an exciting race today. At Silverstone, yeah, very, very iconic track. I think it was I believe it was the first race of the first official F1 World Championship, I believe, if that made any sense at all.
Pretty sure.
Yes, of course. And so yeah, very iconic track. It's a very tough track. It's got a bit of everything. It's got straight. It's got slow, medium, and high-speed corners. Some are very challenging, and yeah, it's very good. And also, we have two new drivers. We have Fabian underscore Green 2, who's replacing Preston, who is coming reserve in F1 because he's fast, and we have Fikri Adrian, who is the new UNI driver. Yeah, two new additions, and yeah, we will see how they get on in the debut. And that's about it, really. As we have 30 minutes of this qualifying session, and only 5 drivers now are out on a lap. As we're going to go into the detail on. Yeah, we have Fabian Green, who's currently third. Is he? No, he's not. Who's? Keep his Torpedo on a set of soft tires, so we're going to go on board with him. Very interesting. It's interesting that he's gone on the soft tires very that early. I would have thought that you normally wait until the end of the session.
The drivers have plenty of time.
Yes,
with 30 minutes, they surely don't have enough tires to go constantly, so let's see what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going for the first of the now, 30.478. He's got a...
He may get traffic by the AI car of Walter.
Oh, he does! That's not
really
good.
Bad.
And he's on wet tyres as well. That's not good for Mr. Kvyat Tunis's Torpedo. As he goes through the straight into Cop's corner. Is it flat? I don't think it's flat out on an F2 car. No, he has to brake and lift off in order not to run wide. Yeah, it's flat out on an F1 car, not an F2 car, not on a downforce. As he goes through Maggots and Beckett, it's very tough to get right. Easy to corner car, easy to run wide.
And he does it pretty cleanly.
He does it fairly well. Open up the DRS onto the hangar straight, widest point on the track. And he's into sector 3 now, coming up to Stowe. This is Stowe, I believe. This is Stowe. Again, very easy to run out wide here and validate. But he takes that fairly well. But he could go a bit more wider, carry a bit more speed. Now into this final section. It's been an okay lap, but he was blocked by Anserkos, which won't help. But he's going to get the situation off the car ahead, and he sets a 1:38.542 and goes into P1. Provisionally, that is.
Pause we have on a lap, and so it goes is...
Oh, Speedy Carrots sets a 1:38.9 on his soft tyres in the ART. That's the ART, isn't it? Yeah. The Norwegian boy making his return in the HWA and goes P1 with a 1:37.7. I believe he was last year's pole sitter in Hungary, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a good lap from the Norwegian boy, and he'll be looking to prove himself in these F2 cars. There's Speedy Carrots going for another lap. So yeah, he's on a roll. One of the pits. Just give me a second, everyone. I still need to put this bot in YouTube. This is not good at all. Let's see. Is there anyone else on the lap, about to finish. Iron Apple was on his lap. We're gonna go on with him as he goes through still on the set of hard tires. It's gonna. I mean, the hard tires is not gonna be a nice tire to be on. It's probably gonna be quite slower compared to the soft tires. So we will see where Iron Apple ends up. He set to 140.5. Only goes P4. I don't know. Is that a good lap or a bad lap? I'm not sure.
I honestly have no idea about the Delta.
Victory Agents, it's a 141.6, 9/10 slower. One of the new drivers for today, of course. Let's see who was on a lap. Bunnies is invalidated. Tien Ducky's on a lap in the Trident. Oh, he invalidates. He invalidates. That's not good. This Trident, I do believe Trident were the Season 2 Constructors Champions, if I'm not mistaken. I can't be too sure.
They were.
They were, yes. They were, that's good. Just, and no one's really no one's out on saying a lap, really. Everyone's in the pits. Presumably waiting for the rest of the session as Ivan comes into the pits. I don't know why he even went out in the first place, but it's probably just to save his setup.
Probably just getting used to the track. Really.
Yes, indeed.
Did we get CJ before?
Yeah, CJ made his debut in the last race. Got a couple of points, so that he was unfortunately caught up in some incidents. That wasn't really his own fault. Kind of just happened, I guess. And so he goes now going out on another set of wet tires. He's filling in for the ART team today. The Season 3 F2 champion, I must add. And he loses it there on the wet tires on the dry track. Obviously, there's going to be no grip at all. So it looks like,
is it full dry the entire weekend?
We have no idea about that. Unfortunately, the dashboard does not tell us. So I will add the bots. In a second. Yeah, it doesn't tell us, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. It depends. If there's any F2 drivers in the chat, can you please tell us what the weather forecast is for the races? I'm expecting it to be wet for at least one, at least one race, because it is Britain, and Britain is known for its kind of wetness. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, Lusty does a 41.1.
Yeah, he does do a 41.1. Decent lap on the hard tyres. Currently, Fabian Green though is the fastest hard runner, 140.2. The other debutant in the dams.
Nick looks like he got a bit held up by the campus ahead, I believe. That's not. Oh, I think he backed out.
Yeah, probably. We'll see CJ sets a 140.6 on the hard tyres in the high tech. So yeah, hard tyres. I mean, it's a decent time, I guess. He'll look to find extra time on the soft tyres towards the end of the session. But yeah, like I said,
is there a set of track banned, by the way?
Yeah, well, it's banned in Ray Race. Yeah, I don't know about quali. There's David said it's dry all weekend. Thank you, David. Also, David, turn your telemetry on public, by the way, because we can't see his we won't be able to see his data. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to add the bot onto YouTube. So if you can just fill in commentary for just a little bit. Okay, right. Is there anyone else on a lap? And so it goes on wet tires. What a lad.
Nick, I believe, is on a lap right now.
Yes, he's in the Carlin as well. I think he did quite well last week. He got P4. He's got... Oh, his helmet is wire. Okay, I thought he was wearing the helmet. Okay, that's me being silly. Okay, and he only says a 143 point. That's a really bad lap, if I'm being brutally honest. On the soft tires, not great, not great at all.
He has time. Oh my god, what's going on there?
I have no idea.
That was questionable. Anyway, oh, that was close.
Okay. Okay. 10 viewers in the stream. Thanks to the 10 viewers. I do apologize for the silence. I'm just sorting out a few things. Once I do sort out those things, then I will be more passionate about what I'm commentating as
the Norwegian boy and
the two campuses.
The people in the first and second are on laps right now. I think people are starting to go out.
The two campuses and the Neek and the Carlin are just
messing
around for some unknown reason.
Did Adrian run out of fuel because he was very slowly?
Maybe he has, who knows? Because you only get around 2 or 3 laps on Okay, I've added the bots. Oh my, what are they doing? Honestly, they're just messing around.
Are they still at it?
Yeah, they are. They're just messing around, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, sure, I guess. Is anyone else on the lap? No, I mean, the top 3 are out on track.
Actually, on my screen, DMP went purple. Yet. In the second sector, let's see what we can do. I think we can improve.
So KV26 Torpedo is currently improving on his lap as well. I don't think he'll go on into P1, but he'll be very close. Is he going to cross the line at 1:13.1? 2.5 tenth improvement, not enough to challenge the Norwegian boy. P1 at the moment. As yeah, looks like Max is currently on his lap right now at 30.744. That is not the fastest sector at the moment. The fastest sector is by KV26 Torpedo, 30.4. Obviously that is down to the task system that we're using, so we can gain this pretty much knowledge in real time. Yeah, brilliant system, I just gotta say. But we're gonna go on board with Max right now. Hello Thomas, I've just seen your comment. How are you doing, sir? We have 8 viewers in the stream, so feel free to say hello, leave a comment for Eddie or I. As the bot should be in the comments now. Yes, it is. Alright, the bot is working, that's fantastic. Okay.
Max went really aggressive in Maggie and I think it was a pretty decent lap. Actually, I got no idea. Because when you see the purple sector, it usually isn't actually a purple sector because it's getting good.
There's a Max, it's a 1:30.4 and he was in P3. Is he the, I think he's the championship leader, Max, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
AD Karras is also on the lap right now. I think he isn't improving much.
The ART, yeah, he's not improving. He's losing time. That's not good. That's not good at all, unfortunately.
Nick improved by 5 times, but invalidated.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
So the Norwegian boys found 1/10 in the first sector. This is good for the Norwegian boy. Very, very good from him. Currently the pole man, but yeah.
Let's see, Ross is on the left right now. We've seen him do well in plenty of occasions. I think he's been in FC for some time.
Oh, he's is already invalid, so I'm going to have to go on board with someone else. Go on board with Rossi. Gonna cross the line now and set a 130.9, goes P4. He goes P4, does Rossi. In the MP Motorsport.
Let's see. Iron Apple in the Trident looking to start his lap right now. Pretty messy so far. Ooh. He's improving by 5 times. But it's on his own time that he said on hard tires, so it's to be expected. Also, I've got no idea if it's me or I think it's me because I'm lagging a bit.
What? I don't know. You sound fine for me.
Yeah, on my screen they're teleporting a bunch.
Oh, that's not good.
I really think it is.
That is indeed concerning. Right, is anyone on a Fickery agent on a lap on the hard tires in the MP Motorsports coming through the final set? This is this club. I forgot the name. Forgot this last bit. What it's called. But he's going to come across the line now. Is he going to find an improvement? Yes, he is. He's into P7, 130.3. That's a good lap on the hards. Very good lap on the hards. And the two new drivers are P6 and P7 at the moment. That's not a bad debut. Not a bad debut, I must say. As Bunny
especially on hards.
This Bunny is out on his out lap and he's going back into the pits. While Forever Sin is gonna.
Speedy Carrots is exploring the track.
Yes, it's always good to explore. Exploring is very nice sometimes, I must say. Very, very nice. But we will see. As going to go on board with Forever Sin, last season's runner-up in the Prema, the Shorts and Prema with the blue halo. Very, very nice. Going through Max and Beckers now on the hard tires. Our F1 commentator, much loved member of the community, going through onto the hangar straight up into the DRS. He's currently sitting at 1 minute 13.276 as he goes through the second sector split, and set the free time is of 42.0. So it's not great compared to the. I mean, that's a few tenths lower compared to the rest of the hard runners in sector 2. So Ferguson really needs to find some time in the final sector to really kind of challenge like Fabian Green and Victory Agent and stuff as he crossed the line. It's a 140.3, so he did find time in the final sector. This has been a very good final sector from Ferguson, in fact. As he goes into P8 on the hard tires, and there's 11.5 minutes to go, and currently the Norwegian boy is the man on pole at this moment, but obviously things can change. Things can change as Iron Apple's going to come across the line and set a 138.6, and that moves him up into
Joe is improving in the campus. He's crossing the line now, not by much though. I think he lost time in the last sector.
Yeah, probably. I also need the telemetry as well, so you can take a look during the race. It's a lot better. Okay. Let's see if there's any more comments on YouTube in the meantime. We'll see. No comments. 9 viewers though. Hopefully you're enjoying our commentary, even though we don't sound very excited. But I promise you'll be more exciting in the race, as Max is currently on a lap right now, the championship leader. To the back straight. It's not really straight though, is it? It's really a left-hander. It's very easy in these cars. Is it going to go through Cop's Corner now? I mean, it's really easy. It's not even a straight. It's not challenging, you know. Doesn't require you to brake or lift off or anything. Going through Magnets and Beckers now, this bit is going to be really challenging, possibly the hardest section of corners on the track. He's got the slipstream of his teammate Jerfy ahead of him, but he's only marginally improving, and that is not going to help at all. So
Jerfy can let him pass. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chooses to. Yes, he runs off the track and goes into the gravel. I believe he did go into the gravel. So clearly he forgot to brake. As Max is going to come through the final set of corners. I don't think he'll go P1. Maybe he'll improve his time, but not enough. Yeah, he improves his time by 1.25 tenths, but that is only enough to keep him in P3. And he will probably... Oh, and the Norwegian boy spun.
Ooh.
Coming out of Magnets and Beckers is a very dangerous crash.
That's what Torpedo has gone.
That is gone. So I don't think he'll be improving at all in the final part of the session. Let's see, is anyone else on any lap? See these validated trigger. Let's see what lap he's going to do in the Carlin. Currently P at the moment. Although that was on a set of soft tyres. There's nearly 8.5 minutes ago.
He's marginal improvement.
Marginal improvement, indeed, marginal improvement, only marginal.
Trevor Sin is going out. I think people will really wait for the end. I hope we won't have people blocking each other. CJ in the high tech is starting the lap now, I think.
Interesting. Yeah, he's on a lap now, I believe. Oh, that is Neek facing the wrong way. What was that? Don't know what that was. That was an interesting...
And he's not even with his campus friends right now.
Oh, that's so sad. That makes me want to cry, actually. As the C just found 5.5 tenths in the first sector. That is good improvement. That is improvement that you need. So yeah, the lap from CJ looks fairly good so far. I haven't commented on it because I've been having to responded to a comment. But yeah, the lap is decent enough.
Oh, he's improving by a second and a half.
A second and a half. That will put
I wonder if we should expect that from the other hard runners.
Quick maths, 139. That's only 138. That'll put me in the 138 territory actually. If I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Wait. Yeah, I'll put him in the low 138. So, let's see, CJ crossed the line now. I was right, 138.8, P6. And Ivan is in P8, so 139.2. Of course, Ivan, obviously the former F1 driver, for Racing Point and...
The best team in...
yeah, Racing Point, not Romeo, but many Racing Point. The best team in Torpedo League F1. Oh, we nearly lose it there on the exits. Is he going to go out for another lap? They're not. Is there anyone else on a lap right now that I'm missing? Guy Shap. We're going to go aboard Guy Shap and the other UNI. The Callum Ilott UNI. It's actually this is a very nice car. I love how the F2 cars, you're allowed to have different, like,
it's very unique.
Liveries. It's very unique. And I wish it would have been nice if we could have the same in F1, but...
Oh, that'd be cool, but...
That would be very nice.
Yeah, imagine Hamilton in like a purple and black car, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. This guy Shap is I try doing everything I could. I don't know.
I do everything, let's see.
Vicky Adrian Purple sector 1. We'll go on board with him afterwards. Wait, where is he now? We're gonna go board with him afterwards. We're gonna go into onto Guy Shap in the UNI. We're going to watch him as he finishes his lap. Then we're going to go modify Adrian. Guy Shap comes across the final corner. What time does he set? So 138.5 goes into P4.
Very nice.
He's going to go on board with Vicky Adrian. There's currently 1.6 seconds up on his time. That is very good. from one of the new drivers in the UNI, looking to make a good impression. Let's see, currently Adrian, there he is, yes. It's gonna come across the final couple of corners. Makes 137, across the line, 138.262, and he's in P3. So the UNI is currently P3 and P5 at the moment. That's very good for the both of them. As the Norwegian boy is retired from the session, as I completely missed that. We'll see what's config agent do. Oh, he runs a bit wide there. Runs a bit wide. We're gonna go back on
Do you
board
think
with him
anyone
later.
can beat his time? Because he said at the beginning of the session and I...
Oh, Spirit EU goes
Oh.
P2 with a 130.0 in the Charouz Racing
Wow.
team.
He clearly
Good lap.
wanted to answer my question.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, the Norwegian boy, his time is looking like it's being unmatched at the moment. Oh yes, David, if you're watching, please turn your telemetry on. Please. We're gonna go. Oh, and that's Max in the
Oh,
gravel.
Max.
I've just noticed that as well. There's a Guy Shab is actually improving. Guy Shab is finding time on his second lap.
Oh, and this can mean a lot. They're really close. If he can get some in the last sector, let's see what can he do.
138.2 goes P4 ahead of his teammate.
4 and 5 for the UNIs right now. They're looking really good.
Yes, I will ask him. I won't be Spag. I will ask him. Well, after the race is done, of course. Got to commentate first. But
I
nevertheless.
think we'll win the races.
Oh, well, I think we'll win the races. I mean, there are 3
predictions?
minutes to go. I think. Jenkins, is it improve? No, he doesn't improve. Who do I think will win the race? God knows. Actually, it's just a tough one. I think the Norwegian boy might win a race.
There.
Yeah, I think so. And so it goes.
A lot of people are out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are out now. Quite a few drivers have retired, but it's really looking like no one's going to beat the Norwegian boy. You set his time quite early on in the session, and just hasn't. No one's really challenged him. No one's even got into the 137s yet, which is really strange.
Bunny is losing some people.
I mean, yeah, the Pramers, they haven't really done. I mean, the Pramers, the season 3 constructors champions, the same lineup as this season, and they haven't really impressed much.
As Adrian is improving by a 10th, we may want to look at him.
He's improving by a 10th. Yes, go on.
And
Tim,
Oh,
137.3. Yes, and there is me being told to shut up. I love being proved wrong sometimes. Gosh, I'm not improving. I'm going to go back on board with Adrian in the UNI. His teammates not going to improve. Oh,
the Tridents are 1 and 3. They're really good.
Oh, he's lost a bit of time in sector 2. Will he be able to find that time in the last and final sector? Fabian goes in P9, 138.7. Oh, who knows? It's come through Stone now. Takes the corner fairly well on using the curb very nicely. Let's see. Is he going to be able to find time in the last sector? Let's see. 135, 136, 137, 138. No, he doesn't. Stays in P6. And so it goes. P10, last season's champion, 138.7. 733. That's it. That's the number I was looking for. This wouldn't come out. Oh, and he's crashed into the wall intentionally for some reason, and he's failed to, and he's retired from the session. Yes, because that's a normal.
Would have Fabian his lap, and I think that's it.
Yeah, Fabian. Yeah, he's probably the only one out on the lap. I mean, there's still a bit of time to go in the session. I mean, who knows? We will see.
That was a formidable lap by him, but that's really good.
I mean, he's found marginal improvement. And I say it's only marginal at the moment. Just gonna go more Fabian Green. Will he be able to find some improvement? He comes through the final couple of corners onto the Hamilton straight, as it's now called. He does improve, 130.4, goes up into P8. and he retires from the session. He retires on track. He probably shouldn't do that, but we'll think we'll let him off because we probably haven't explained the rules to him that well. Speedy Carrot's not going to improve. Ivan is on another lap. Currently only in P14 actually, so he needs to put in a very strong lap to
challenge.
Yes, to challenge. As he goes through Cox Corner, navigates that very well. Yeah, navigates that. Yeah, fairly well. We'll see. Doesn't invalidate that. Has he run out of fuel? No, he's not run out of fuel. I thought he actually ran out of fuel there for a second.
Very focused.
Yeah, I mean he's still improving. I mean he's not improving by much. He goes through Stoke Corner now. Doesn't run wide. Takes it very narrow. Bunnies goes up into P14. So that's a really bad qualifying from the two Primers. It has to be said. As Ivan is going to come across the line. Yeah, he improves, but stays in P15. And Trevor Sin, he's on a lap now as well. What about him? He's got Nick Van Gelder in front of him, who's currently last. Will Nick improve as well? No, he doesn't. Trevor Sin goes P8. Nope. Trevor Sin goes P8, and that is it. No one's going to set a lap. Other than Adrian is not going to set a lap either. So that's it.
Yep.
Sorry, I just need to check something very quickly.
I can say this was a fairly eventful qualifying. Not many people expected this for sure. I just realized that I've mistaken the Charus for the Trident, so sorry for that.
It's fine. Don't worry.
The colors are just similar. I'm an idiot.
Tim is on pole. The British Grand Prix. Yes, he's got 4 points with a 1:37.3. The Norwegian boy joins him on the front row, making. I don't know if he's making his permanent return or if it's supposed to be a one-off, but he showed good pace. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be happy with that. Spirit EU is in P3, making it a Charouz 1-3. Kiva 22 Torpedo is in P4, Gaishab in P5, Figri Agent, the debutant, is in P6. So that's a third row lockout for the UNIs. Max in P7, Championship leader, Ferguson in P8, Fabian the other debutant in P9, and Iron Apple in P10. Last season's champion and Sweat goes in P11, Rossi in P12, CJ in P13, Speed in P14. Barney's P15, Ivan P16, Ducky in P17, Trigger P18, Jofi P19, and Neek in P20. And that is the grid for the race. Yes.
A full grid in F2. A full grid in Formula 2, that's remarkable.
Well, I mean, well, it's not technically a full grid because there's actually 22 cars.
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, yeah. Because, it's what's the team? The silver one, the team that Mazepin and Kyoto drive for. High Tech, that's the one. They're the new team. They're the team. They're the new team for 2020.
Well, anyway.
Yes. So currently just waiting. We may as well do our predictions now since we're kind of waiting for the drivers to sort of how do I say it? Pick the strategy. They're in the strategy. Obviously, I'm going to bet my whole house that either both Asian and Clint start on the hard tires. Like when I say Asian, I mean bunnies. I'm gonna put my house on the line that bunnies and Trigger starts on the hard tires. At least one of them will start on the hard tires. Let's see how correct am I.
Will Kai lose his house?
I don't know. It's not loading in. Yeah, one of them started on the hard tires.
I wanted to see you go homeless.
if I was homeless, I'd just buy a house in it.
Oh, the genius knows no bounds.
Anyway, I just gotta say though, quite a lot of the drivers in the top 10 have gone for a set of hard tyres. The Norwegian boy in P2 is on the set of hards. Kvyat, the two UNIs, Max, Riverson, Fabian also on the hard tyres. The two Charouz drivers are on the set of softs, so they're gonna probably have to pull away from the field as fast as they can to make that strategy work. And then P10 to P15 all on soft tyres, and then P16 to P21 on hard tyres. And if a safety car comes out on lap 2 or 3, then the soft runners will be blessed and the hard tyres will be kind of screwed over a little bit. But nonetheless, we shall see who has made the correct strategy. But you know what, David, may as well ask you, may as well ask the comments as well. Who do you think is going to win this race? Wow, at 8. Let's see, ARTI now.
I want to say fake dollar, but I don't know if I'm allowed to make that joke, but I'll make it anyway.
No comment, no comment. No comment. Just give me a second, boy. My dudes. Just gonna sort out a few things before we begin. There he is. Edit that, and we should be good for the race. So Max got disqualified as the grid is now going to form up on the formation lap. But who do you think is actually going to win the race, though?
Did you ask me?
Yes. Who do you think is going to win the race?
Timed. I mean, it's a boring prediction because he's the pole sitter, but
yeah, I think Tim will win as well. Personally.
Either him or you know what? Either him or the Norwegian bull.
As the grid.
I think it'd be played out by the strategy will be really important.
Yes, as the grid are now formed for lights out. Currently waiting on the grid. And the drivers are getting ready to start. Unfortunately, are the lights coming out now? Yes, they are. 5 lights. And away we go for the British Grand Prix. And it looks like Tim's got a fairly decent start. And Spirit EU's also got a fantastic start in this now. As Charouz 1-2, as there is... I see a U now running wide, and there's a spinner. There are a couple of spinners into turn 1. That is Ducky, and that is Trigger. And Ivan as well. That is not good. 3 hard tie runners, and so it goes. It's spun. Whoa, what's happened there? Max is also spun. Oh my goodness, Gashap's also around Fabian, and there's a pile-up. There's a bit of a pile-up over here.
There.
Oh my goodness, there's a bit of a pile-up there.
Horrific.
Oh my god, that is...
How is there no safety?
That is 10 cars, that's half the field caught up in that pile-up. But if we... oh, a 9 apple spun. He spun. Oh no. Oh, that reset. Oh, that rejoin is going to be very, very dangerous. That's a very interesting rejoin. He's amazed.
Oh my god. What is it with races that come with the
He's got 5 seconds of penalties already. This is what you get in Silverstone. It's a tight turn 1 as the leaderboards are waiting to update as I go on the tyre. But Tim is in P1 and Spirit is in P2. So Charouz 1-2 at the moment. And of course, and so it goes, last season, the champion for Charouz. So Charouz are looking very good right now. The Norwegian boys in P3. That's the yellow flag in centre 2. Who is that? That looks like TM Ducky, I believe. It is. He's losing position. He's lost positions. Yep, he's going really slowly, and that is allowing Ivan to catch up to him. So going to go on the dashboard very quickly to look at who has what damages. That's Trigger spinning. He's losing it. That is not good for Trigger. As we will now see, it looks like most of the drivers actually...
Iron Apple and Max Mulder. Oh no, can he do it on the outside?
Oh, it doesn't look like he can't. Oh, but he's going to think about move down the inside. He's lagging a little bit, or that could just be me. Who knows? Is it going to go down the inside? He does go down the inside.
Yes.
Up to P15.
But move. The people have
had but there's a yellow flag. What's happened there then? Oh, that is Nick. How's he end up over there? My word, he's lost. And he's into P19. No one is in the pits, so clearly all the drivers have to go on. But I do believe that the big winners...
Oh, we have Iron Apple.
Defending really hard, but oh my goodness, the
I'm really confused. Why is Fabian using P3 appearing here?
Yeah, the game is kind of broken, to be honest. And Jovi's run wide. What is going on at the back?
I'm
What is
so
this?
confused.
Max is in P1 even though he's not actually supposed to be in P1. I have no idea what is going on. Right. It's fixed itself.
As
Okay, so Tim is in P1. He's got 1.5 second gap to Spirit EU in P2, and the Norwegian boy is in P3. They're the top 3 right now. As we're gonna go on the tyre, yes.
As Iron Apple and Guy Ship are side by side into cops.
Oh, Rossi and Bunnies are gonna go through Mags and Beggars. No, they do not.
When Max gets past Iron Apple. Oh no, they're side by side into make it.
Whoa, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, it does just about work. Speedy with a 3 second time penalty already. My goodness, that is just wow. That's crazy. Is there anyone who's looking for an overtake? Maybe Unsert goes on CJ. No, he doesn't. But Skashep is looking for a move on Max into Stowe. Ooh, it doesn't think about the move.
And Speedy and TM Dark is side by side as well. Oh my.
Oh, Evan's going
still side by
past
side.
Jovi. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's fine. Set to 3. What's happened there? What's happened here?
A spinner.
Oh, wow, everyone's spinning over there. Evan with a 3 second time penalty already. Send me these drivers getting penalties. What for? I do not know. And that is. Yeah, that is Insert goes also on the gravel, and he's now in last place. So, yeah. But. Back to the front.
Zophie and Ducky are having a bit of a moment.
Oh, Rossi is up into P7 ahead of Bunnies, Ducky and Jervy. My goodness, I mean this is very good fighting going on. Jervy's lost it. Oh my goodness gracious me. There's Bunnies and CJ are now fighting for P8. CJ's gonna go around the outside. Oh my goodness, massive crash. Yeah, that's a massive crash. Nick is out of the session. He's crashed. He's lost his wheel.
They crashed on a straight line.
How do you do that then? That's impossible.
Well, Jofi went into his back. I didn't have a good POV to see whose fault it was.
And that is a VSC called, and Neek is out of the session, and Jervy's got major wing damage. A major wing damage, in fact. That is very much unfortunate.
So, to calm things down for a bit.
Yes, to calm things down for a bit. Tim is your race leader at the moment.
By like 4 seconds.
Spirit EU's in P2, so currently it's a Charouz 1-2, and they're going to be very happy with that. Kvyat's Torpedo somehow got ahead of the Norwegian boy, and I missed that, and I feel bad for missing that. Oh, and Kvyat's Torpedo got a drive for a penalty, as well as Rossi, I believe, and CJ.
Well, you have successfully jinxed him.
I have successfully jinxed
they're side by side to the last corner.
Oh my goodness, and Norwegian boy's back into P3 on the hard tyres. Oh my word, I don't know what to say, to be honest. Hello Owen. I don't know, Ducky's not usually a dirty driver, I'm not sure. And Apple's getting... Oh no, and Apple's in the pits.
Never mind.
Oh, CJ's thinking about move past Bunnies. Ducky's got a 3 second time penalty. CJ's gonna dive into the pit. Oh, dive into the pits. Dive down the inside. No, he doesn't make the move stick. But Bunnies has taken a compromised line-ish a little bit. I'm not too sure, but it looks like he's gonna defend for now. Oh, he doesn't have DRS though, but CJ does. He's gonna be in the slipstream. Bunnies pulls to the middle of the track. Will CJ think about move down the inside into Brooklands? Is it? I'm not sure what.
He tries it. Luffield, I believe.
Luffield, yeah, I'm not good at corner names, I'm sorry. But does he make the music? No, he doesn't. Bunny successfully defends and holds on to P8.
Yeah, but he's
Ivan
really close
is fighting.
Really close behind.
Ivan is fighting Fabian, by the way. Oh, is there going to be a brave move? He can go down the inside of Cops. We're going to go on with Bunny, see what happens.
Oh, but Bunny's keeps
no, he's gone off track. Bunny's went off track there. That's a bit.
That's questionable. But
and CJ moves up into P8 in the high tech. He's now going to hunt down, or attempt to hunt down Rossi. As Ivan is up into P12. He's being hounded by Fabian at the moment. But can I just say, I'm going to go with Victory Adrian. Decent debut so far. P5. Good qualifying. He's kept out of trouble. He's made up one position of the start, I believe, as Kvyat takes his torpedoes into the pits for his drive-through penalty. That is very much unfortunate. P4 now. Very good debut from Victory Adrian. I'm sure you'll be very happy with that. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it, but obviously it's not done yet. Forever Sin is in P5 as well. He's also having a... Sorry, race set to 3 yellow flag. That is... Oh, that was Ducky. That was Ducky having a good race, is he? In the Trident. Let's see what's happening. Ivan and Kip Torpedo. No, okay, no, Kip Torpedo is not coming out in P14. That is a shame. He was in P4 as Fabian Green is in AI mode for some reason, and Guy Shap is going to easily make the move past him. Whoa!
Oh.
Not Guy Shap speedy, I mean Guy Shap is...
Not that easily, that was weird.
Oh, we need to lose it there. On the exits. Oh, Fabian gets a really bad line through there, and Guy Shap's got DRS. And he's going to have a bit of stitching for the car ahead. Surely Guy Shap is going to be able to go into P12. The Norwegian boy gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, will be due to corner cutting, I presume. And if you look at yes, and if you look at the TAS tyre wear system, that is, and so it goes into the gravel. He's having a bad race so far. He's got 10-second time. How is that even possible?
How do you do that? I mean, obviously he switched off another one.
I do believe he's been retired from the race. As Tim is into the pits, and that is going to leave Spirit. Zanzoga's retired from the race, yep. There's a Norwegian boys pitting as well. What? That's a really strange strategy.
Already from Hearts. That's very
David, I know you're watching, but that is a very interesting strategy call, it must be said. I don't know what he's doing, but maybe he's thinking he's with good ties, but that's promote Victory Agent up into P2.
Well, actually, Kyle, I have a theory. You see that Ferrari Driver Academy on the side of the...
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yes. He's going to go on board with Tim now. I'm going to see where he comes out in relation to the rest of the field. Looking like he might come out behind CJ. Maybe not CJ. Oh, who's that though? Wait, well, I saw a battle and I can't find it. Keep changing to leaders ahead of Fabian Green now. Tim is behind Ivan, that's it. I got the wrong high tech. Yeah, I don't know what strategy that is from the Norwegian boy. An interesting one to say the least. He's got 9 laps to do on the soft tyres. Will he make it? We will find out. But back to the front, Spirit EU is currently in P1. 58% tyre on his front left, so the tyres are going to begin to fall second hand at this stage. Victory Agent in P2, strong debut. Freverson in P3, last season's F2 runner up right behind him. That is the top 3 at the moment. Tim Bed is currently came out in P6. Kevin Torpedo is passing Guy Shap, by the way. Looking like Guy Shap made a mistake, and Fabian Green was all over him. When I say all over him, he's going to get past him. Round the outside of Cops, this would be a good move if you can make a stick. He runs off the track. That'd be a bit unfair if he keeps the position, but he's going to fight it anyway through Maggots and Beckett, so only one car can go through here. Oh, Fabian makes a mistake. The Spirit goes to the pits. Yes, oh, Fabian goes wide, and that allows Guy Shap to maintain P8 as Spirit comes into the pits, and he's going to put on a set of hard tyres as he was forced to stay out for 1 lap longer, as Tim is right behind Ivan. And Victory Asian is now your race leader. Oh, Tim is being held up behind Ivan so much. Tim has just got better tyres at the moment, but this is not helping at all. Helping at all. Duck in, Jerfy, both the 3-second time penalties. Where Spirit, are you going to come out? Yeah, Tim's going to come out ahead, of course. That is pretty much not for discussion as Ivan runs wide there. Whoa, Tim! Nearly loses it there. Nearly loses it trying to overtake as Spirit E is going to come out behind Guy Shap. Does he come out? Oh, Guy Shap's run wide. What the hell was that from Guy Shap? Oh my word. Oh, there's contact between Guy Shap. Oh, and the Norwegian boy is going to go down the inside. He's being swallowed up. The Norwegian boy is going down the inside. The Norwegian boy has jumped Spirit EU in the pits. He's got DRS as well. He's going to get past Fabian as well. The Norwegian boy on the set of soft tyres up into P7. Will Spirit EU follow him? No, he won't. Oh, the Norwegian boy locks up there. And Spirit goes down the inside of Fabian. Is he going to make the mistake? It looks like he is, but Fabian is not going to give this up. Without a fight, of course, he's going to be eager to prove himself to the rest of the league that he's ready to fight, and he knows that he's fast or something like that. I don't know. But they're going to go through Cobb's corner. Oh god, I don't want to look at this, to be honest.
Oh. You jinxed it again.
I didn't jinx it. Fabian survived. He survived, but he lost the position. The Guy Shap. Because Tim is now surely going to get past Ivan now. I mean, it's only a matter of time, to be honest. Yep, going to get past Ivan in the high tech and up into P4.
How do you think the traffic will affect them? Because the Norwegian boy, I mean, he's actually a bit behind him, but I thought he was closer.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be fine. I don't know. He's going to have to manage the softs at the end, for sure.
Oh, and he's looking up as well.
Well, that's you did that all the time. As Max is into the pits and he's going to put on a set of his soft tyres. The Adrian is still out in front. The Norwegian boy 139.9, fast lap of the race. He's going to hunt down Tim. But he's got a long way to go. Is anything else that's happening at the moment? No. Pineapple bunnies are too. But yeah, I mean nothing is really I think of note, to be honest.
As Adrian is leading the race in his debut, so that's really good.
He is, that is very good. He's done well, he's doing really well so far, and he's going to have a set of super soft tyres on. So he'll be fast in the hard runners, and that is what has happened there. That is Rossi in the grass. That's not good. Oh, is that who's the slow? Why is there?
We have Iron Apple going around the outside of.
Oh, looks like Forever Sin made a mistake. He's lost a lot of time to Adrian.
Oh,
11% also made a mistake. Oh my goodness, they have touched it. Oh my goodness, this is very much wheel-to-wheel racing at the moment.
Oh, Will Ban is going. Will he go down the inside now if you want? The gaps are really small.
Oh, and Kvyat 26 Torpedo is now ahead of Ivan and up into P4. Is Ivan going to think about move? Oh, he think goodbye, but no.
As we have Max moving quite comfortably past Frigga.
Previous 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And if I look at the Norwegian boy, he's currently on a roll. Fast lap of the race. TM Ducky speeding in the pits. Oh, he's got such a good run on Ivan. Kvyat is Torpedo, 3-second time penalty.
Very wise to back out of that. That wasn't wrong. Now, question is, can he get past these people fast enough to actually challenge Tim, or will his tires fade away? Because
I think it's off anyway, because currently he's already on 36% on his soft tires. That is not good.
Oh Jesus! Is he making it to the end actually?
That is. Oh, he locks up the front left as he goes past Ivan up to P5. I've got no idea.
The lockups don't affect it that much in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
This will be a struggle boss at the end.
To be fair, Adrian out in front has only got 43% tyre wear on his hard. That's a really good tyre management from Adrian. And Freverson's only got 40% on his front left. So yeah, them two are really managing their tyres quite well, it has to be said. Is he going to stick on board with David? As he goes through Maggots and Beggars now, he's going to have the dirty air. And he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, so he's probably lost out on P2 if he had any chance of that. Got to limit the penalties. Good sir, David. Getting too many penalties is a bad thing. Is he going to get past?
They touch.
They do touch, but he's crucially not going to get past over here. Oh, is he going to get past?
Yes,
he looks like he's going to get past. Is he going to get past? Oh, he does.
Yes,
he does. What a move from the Norwegian boy. Kvyat 26 Torpedo dives into the pits as well as Forever Sin in the Prema. And that is leaving Adrian out in front. There's Tim, who's up into P2. And the Norwegian boy into P3, Spirit EU is going to go into P4, so on and so forth, until the field levels out again. But yeah, I mean, it's a strong race from Adrian at the moment. He's got a good chance to get maybe he can get P4, P5-ish. That would be a good...
Does he have any warnings?
We'll check that now, in fact.
2 warnings. He needs to be careful. But he's looking really good.
He's got 2. What were they for? Oh, one of them was a collision warning.
Oh, nice.
And I think the other one was a chatting warning.
Oh, as Iron Apple makes a move on trigger, can he make it?
He does make it up into P9.
That's a really unorthodox place of making a move.
Yep, he's got the DRS as well, so he's just going to secure his P9. Yep, he's going to sit there. And yeah, onto P9 and trigger. Yeah, to pay it for everything.
I have to say, Scott, you have to think that Scott will be starting to really make his way past these people. Sorry.
Yeah, he will. If you look at the warnings, Spirit EU has got 2 warnings actually. Spirit EU's got 2 corner cutting warnings, so he's 1 away from a penalty. Adrian dives into the pits. Oh yes, he does make it. That's caught to that.
That's very beautiful.
What a move from Scott. as Adrian is into the pits for a set of soft tyres, and he's going to be flying at the end of the race. Could even set the fast lap as well. Who knows? There's a Bunnies is now in the DRS. Will he get past Trigger? Doesn't look like he will. Gonna go on board with him. The answer is no, he's not. Let's see where Adrian comes out.
And this is the longest pit lane.
It is the longest pit lane. It comes out now, because I need some water. I've been talking for too long. Yeah, it comes out in P5, or just in P, just about P6, but
yeah,
with the
but
fresh tire advantage, you're gonna probably
price.
presume that he's gonna overtake Iron Apple relatively soon. And Freverson's also got a penalty as well, so Adrian, he doesn't need to fight this too hard. Just make sure you stay within Freverson's kind of.
What's David's tire?
David's tire,
yeah. He looks like he's understeering now.
Yeah, he's 5.5. He's 5 seconds ahead of EU. If we look at the damage chart, 61% on the front left for the Norwegian boy.
Oh, I'm still a bit tough at the end.
Now 63%.
Really tough.
It's gonna be very, very tough. As Jerfy gets a 3-second time penalty.
I don't want to jinx you, but I doubt that he can make it to the end of those. Because he's only been on those for like 5 laps now.
Oh, he fakes the move into the pits, it seems. Interesting from the Norwegian boy. Nice helmet as well. Obviously, a CJ gets a 3-second time penalty, but the helmets, of course, were of course, in memory of Adrian Campos, who passed away this week, unfortunately, the founder of the Campos team, which is the team that Max and Jerfy drive for. Yeah, Adrian Campos passed away this week. Hence, some drivers will have special helmets to commemorate him. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. That is Tim. That's Tim.
Oh,
that's
Tim.
Huge.
And
that's the Norwegian boys into the lead. What's happened to Tim? What did he do?
Oh, this is all of a sudden.
Unfortunately for the Norwegian boy,
his penalties.
He's got 69% tyre wear, and there's 3 laps to go. There's Bunnies.
And he also has the caveat of
Adrian,
6 seconds.
That's interesting. Bunnies is past Victory Adrian.
The battle of the Adrians.
The battle of the Adrians, yes.
I mean, you would expect it to go the other way considering the tire advantage.
But yeah, I don't know what happened there with Tim. That is a really strange incident. I had to get his thoughts on. I had to get his reaction to what happened earlier.
What do you do if you're the Norwegian boy? Because it looks like he'll get it 100% by the end of the race.
If you are the Norwegian boy, you have to pray hard. Because
yeah,
that
can he do the
left,
Kyle at Austria in F1 in season 3?
Maybe he can. He can't.
No.
He can't. He's pitting. He's pitting, and that is pretty much giving Tim better reprieve there. If the Norwegian boy just stayed out for 2 or 3 more laps, then he maybe would have had a chance of winning the race, but instead he's going to lose the podium. And that's going to promote Max into the podium position. It's an interesting strategy from the Norwegian boy there, but hey ho, I don't know. I don't know. It's a Ferrari. It's the Ferrari master plan, clearly.
Oh, this is tragic. Next year will be easier.
Yes, indeed. Next year will be easier. So that's what they say every year.
As Iron Apple and Crevice
He's now
that's a really,
he's
really.
a set of hard tires.
They're teleporting ball.
As he comes out in P8, I'm so confused right now.
And don't forget about his penalties as well. He's on hard tires now.
There's a fresh set of hard tires that he would have used in the feature race. I don't know.
I mean, I understand that you don't hate him because of his master plan.
No, I'm not gonna hate him because of the master. I mean, the master plan is genius. I'm just gonna say, Figure Agent has really dropped off for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Is he in AI mode? He's disconnected. Oh my goodness. He's disconnected. I need to send him another invite. Oh my goodness. He was actually going on for a good position. Oh, for goodness. No.
I don't see when people are disconnected.
Yeah, it's a shame. Oh no, Kivi's in the wall and I missed that. I do apologize for
I
the
might
blue
start from my
screen.
kids on back
Yep,
hits.
he's in the wall. I do apologize for missing that viewer. Sorry for the blue screen. Just had to re-invite another driver.
That was pretty perfect.
But
Oh, as they're going side by side into the hangar straight.
if we look at the if we look at the penalty system, if we look at the warnings, Tim's got no warnings. I don't know who's gonna start on. We have to see what happens. But yeah, that was. Oh, Freversin! Oh, he's in the wall, he's in the gravel. At turn 1, what's happened there between Freversin and Iron Apple? That looked like a bit of contact there for sure. And Freversin is now dropped all the way out of the top 8, and he's lost any chance of pole position. Oh, and Gesh is going to get past him. What happened there between Freversin and Iron Apple? He's not going to be happy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, that was really concerning. But nonetheless, currently on board with Bunnies.
It looks like Tim will win pretty comfortably.
Yeah, he will win, not really. And even after his mistake. His team Duckies now getting past Cajun, who's. I'm hoping I managed to invite. I'm hoping he's got an invite, but Fabian Green with 3 second time penalties in P11, so that won't really do much. Don't know. Let's see who's up close. Everyone's over a second behind each other now. But yeah, we will have to see. Where am I yawning? By the way, we'll have to see what happens. So we're on the last lap, by the way. Tim missed out the last lap and Spirit. I mean, it's been a great. Oh, Spirit's got a 3 second time penalty, and that has ruled him out of the race win. That is for sure. It's been a kind of dominant drive, to be honest, from Tim. He's trigger with the 3 second time penalty. It's been a dominant drive from Tim. He's really kind of led the field away, not really challenged much.
Didn't get involved in that lap on carnage as well.
Yeah, and he's got a deserved win, to be honest. His Kivit 26 Torpedo is at the fast lap of the race. So yeah, set the free yellow flag, that is Trigger. Going into the pits and retiring, as let's use anything going on at the moment. No, there isn't. No, there is not. But yeah, Max is
actually,
P3 as well.
is really close to Guy's shot. And Kvia Torpedo to Fabian Green as well.
But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a win for Spirit EU as Tim has decided to slow down in order to lead home the Shrews in formation. As it comes to the final set of corners, Tim Bed is going to take the victory here at Silverstone. He's going to let Spirit EU cross the line, but the penalty means that Tim is your race winner. In Silverstone, Spirit EU makes it a Shrews 1-2, a brilliant drive for the Shrews team. Max comes in P3 for Campos. Iron Apple comes in brilliant P4. The Norwegian boy is going to cross the line.
Oh, he goes for it. Kvyat goes for move Fabian.
Oh, but Fabian's fighting back though. Norwegian boy says a fast lap on the final lap as well. Will Fabian defend? It looks like he will. I don't know. Yes. Kvyat gets past. So yeah, the Bunnies finish in P5, the Norwegian boy P6, Guyshap P7, I'm strolling up, Rossi in P8, CJ in P9, and Freversin gets the last point in P10. Rossi is going to be on sprint race pole position. So that is it, yeah. I mean, interesting race, I must say. Carnage is how I would describe that. Bunnies 9999 against the driver of the day. So I will set. Oh, just went on the blue screen by accident. I will send Victory Agent another invite. One night.
Shrews 1-2.
Yeah, Shrews 1-2. Very good from them. Very, very good. They're gonna be happy with that. So well done to Tim. Well done to Tim, Spirit, and Max for their podiums. And yeah, that was the feature race, the first half of the weekend at Silverstone. And Tim is your race winner for round 4. Well, part 1 of round 4, I should say. But yeah, how did you find that race, Eddie?
I mean, that one was absolutely horrific, I won't lie to you. It was cars sideways, pile up.
Yeah, that was concerning. As I'm still waiting.
But the rest was actually really nice. I mean, besides some incidents which were questionable.
Okay, I
think
didn't even
it was
get to
very
see.
eventful.
I didn't even get to see the results of the session. Wow. Thanks, game.
Codemasters.
Codemasters. This is a dry sprint race. I'm going to invite Adrian again. I apologize for the blue screen, but I must invite the driver, who did she almost promise as well. By the way, he was doing so well. I'm really sad he disconnected or had an error or whatever. That was really frustrating. I'll send him a couple of invites. Okay, alright. We're waiting for players as we're now on the grid. Ready for the formation. Okay. Now if everyone is smart, and indeed they are, they'll all go on hard tires. So I need to adjust the names for some people.
Oh, Joker goes for a spin. Loves to see it.
And so it goes.
So it was dry the entire.
Yeah, it was David let us know fairly early on. Okay, edited that. And yeah, so we're gonna go on with the information lap. There's a couple of drivers, 6 drivers, have already been disqualified from the formation lap. No idea why, no idea how, don't care. But Eddie, as always, who do you think is gonna win? We've got to do the predictions for this race as well. Ross is on pole. Who do you think will win?
I mean, if the Norwegian boy did kind of screw himself over with the tires, Max Mulder actually.
You think Max will win?
Yeah, I think Max can win this. Or Tim, either him or I think Tim, his pace was very good. I think he can actually make a double kill. I don't know if the Norwegian boy didn't get unnecessary tire wear, I would have definitely said him, but that's looking not that great, you know.
Yeah.
And who survives the carnage that will be on lap 1?
Yeah. Okay, so we are currently. Well, the drivers are lining up on the grid for the formation lap. Just waiting for the last few drivers to form up on the grid, and yes, we shall see who will win the sprint race. Will we see Tim take the double? Who knows? But the grid is now formed, and we are waiting for the lights to go out. Let's see. Are we waiting for anyone in particular? I don't know.
I got some really weird timings.
I don't know what's going on, but
I'm very confused. Welcome to Formula One Comedy Night with Codemasters.
yes, indeed, I do apologize.
I mean, that song in the background says everything.
Well,
Is it loading for the drivers?
we do not know.
I'm surprised.
Oh wait,
Oh.
no. Oh, there's an error.